Well, hello everyone. So kind of been playing a bit more of Roblox Heroes versus Villains. I haven't really properly played this since 2021, and you might know me from with doing those old guides back then. So yeah, haven't really played this since 2021 though, at least not properly. I have played it since 2021, but never properly. Ooh. This is so unfair. I have, for the most part, kind of like 60-40 enjoyed coming back. It's just it's like that. The parry system is absolutely awful. I have no idea why it's in this game. I know it's like something that I think was even in the game before 2021, based on like some of the old trailers, but very few people actually knew how to do it back then. I do remember, I think, a couple people parrying back then, really, but it was more like an accidental thing. Honestly, if I would have the parrying removed, or it's completely reworked, because it is just so annoying to face, especially when you face someone that only parries, you know, they just block, then parry. No, get out of my way. You know, the blocking is really not responsive, particularly when you're moving. Now it's responsive, but maybe it depends on the character, but just I don't find it very responsive a lot of the time. Again, it could just depend on the character. Actually, that makes me curious, because for Luke it seemed rather responsive. What about Grant and Krista? No, it's responsive for him as well, and he's the one I've been playing the most, so. Yeah. How does he have Darth Bane?
Supposed to be dead. Looks like I shall be rewarded.
That's funny, as Darth Bane. Even though I'm fairly sure he's meant to be like when you reach level 100, so that's quite odd. But dude, wasn't I blocking then? He's still somehow at me. It's sort of like I could have saved that. You know, I would have just. I've had about like 2 or 3 dark light side matches. You know, I was really happy to be on dark side. And of course, I'm the one that gets thrown off. I'm trying to hit Luke. I meant to hit Boba. Actually, okay, I was curious as to what would happen with the teleport then, whether it would be I'd teleport through, whether I teleport above, but now I do get teleported above, and I do like that they've finally kind of made it clear as to where you teleport now. I forgot how powerful Melon is. I was playing her earlier, and yeah, I forgot how powerful good Melon is. I don't really care about the flag. I know it gets you more XP, and I do want to level up. I've been, ever since I was like playing, even back in 2021, I was really wanting to get to level 100, especially at that time when there wasn't even 100 players. That's level 100. I mean, 10 players. I might as well get the flag. I never really sprint unless, you know, I absolutely have to. Okay, that is nice. I really cannot lose my shots. It'd be nice if Merrin could block, but yeah. Oh, of course, they have the flag. Okay, that's the problem. Is that... Oi! Ow! You're too far away and small for me to hit you. I think the red one's representing me. Yeah. Okay, it's just chronic up there. I don't... Oh! Almost fell off then. But yeah, I have enjoyed this game for the most part. I've enjoyed coming back, but there is just one problem. It's the fact that parrying and staggering is really unnecessary and just makes this game annoying, and it just makes this game unnecessarily hard to play. You know, it's no wonder that you don't really... that the only consistent people who play this game... Nah. You know, it's no wonder that the only people who consistently play this game are really high levels. You know, it's not uncommon to find level 100s. You know, you literally can't play in a server for 30 minutes without a level 100 really join you. I've probably been in this server for about 50 minutes now, you know. But not 50, 30. Or 15 or so, you know. And you get 66 levels like that. Oh, of course, you have to jump. I should turn this back on because I really do not like light side. For some reason, I don't think it actually activates when you join a new server. So you have to manually click it back on, because I do seem to get light side a lot more often when I don't go into the menu and switch it on when I join a new server. So yeah. I mean, when I say like 15 minutes, probably before the stream, I meant 15 minutes. Now it's probably what, 20, 25 minutes? Going to be streaming for 10 minutes. With me. Yeah, I have enjoyed it. I have enjoyed the game, but I really hate the parrying system. Especially for the people who do nothing but parry. You know, you literally cannot beat them. All they do is block. And you have to attack to actually win, you know. It's just who attacks first. It's not fun. It's not fun. Because you can't just stand around and block, you know. Even in real sword fighting, just standing around and blocking doesn't give you the win. It doesn't give you the win. You have to attack, and yeah, it's annoying. And you know, every time I do play this, I'm kind of reminded of why I went back to why I went to Battlefront 2. You know, that's why I shouldn't come back to this game. Battlefront 2's mechanics are just even dare I say Battlefront 2015's lightsaber mechanics are infinitely better than this game's. You know, the parrying is just really annoying to put up with. I think if even like a very simple solution would just be have a server, have like 2 or 3 different servers, you know, noob, pro, expert, you know, for different levels, because I do not want to fight a level 100 or for that matter a level 66. I know I'm level 76, but I got those, but for the most part those levels come from years and years ago, back when I was actually playing this game consistently. There's no way that did not hit them.
You lie to me and expect
me to block. And there goes parry spammers again. Oh, no, it's not. I thought that was going to lead me to him. I don't. No one ever plays in that side of the map usually, so you can't really blame me for not knowing that path. Again, also I haven't really played this for a good amount of time, so. Get your weapon out, boss. Press R. Another thing going at the Roblox age update. In games like this, you can't coordinate.
You're supposed to be dead. Looks like I shall be.
That was a perfect cut-off. Looks like you're supposed to be dead. Looks like I shall be. It sounds like he's saying I shall be dead. Which, if this continues the way... How have I got 0 ping? Oh no, that's not me. That's... or someone that level joins. I'm really not looking forward, though, to like level 80. Because I've really all I'm getting is like Force Ghost Slayer, and I have all the other Force Ghosts back when I think Force Ghost was. I'm fairly sure Force Ghost you used to get in like level 40 or 50, and I got them way back then, and they've been moved up now. So I still have the Force Ghost skins, but with the exception of Leia, because she's a much later, because she was added, I think, when they updated it.
And who might you be?
Look, I'm just glad I don't have to fight the level 90, because I am willing to bet he's just a parry spammer. Again, I have no idea how, but somehow people are able to parry immediately the instant you attack them. I'll never get how they do that. I'll never get how they do that. The attack sounds on the Grand Inquisitor though are really satisfying. Got to admit. Oh, I thought that was Mando. Whoa, that could have ended really badly for me. Pay attention to where you're going. You made that more difficult for me. Getting parried shouldn't be a thing. Parrying should not be a thing in this game. Right then, at least I got a kill. Look, he was blocking for quite a long time by then. There was no way he parried me. Unless he like very quickly. Again, staggering as well. Unless it's like an ability, it's literally is pointless because you're already low on stamina. You know, I thought he was an ally. You know, most of the time it happens. You know, you're low on stamina. At that point, you know, there's no point to being staggered. It just harms you more. And you're already going. If you're low on stamina and you're in a deadly situation, you know, you're already going to die. So there's not really any point to it. You know, playing this again really has kind of made me want to make like 5 things I hate about this game. I keep. I can't remember that that red is the enemy, blue is the team, really. I keep thinking it's the other one way round. I keep thinking it's the other way round because there's just so many colours going on. You can't figure it out. There's no way that's getting hit Starkiller. I'm fairly sure he wasn't blocking me. Yeah, you know, parrying. No idea why it's in the game. Really just makes playing this annoying. It's really no wonder it's hard to find any new players who consistently play this game, because most of them just parry. Most of the experienced players just parry, so it makes it really difficult to actually get into this game, which is a shame. Oh, not Chewbacca. If he has the like what is it? Overloads, overcharge, the one where it makes it fire really fast, with no no overheat. You know, that's. I need to get my health back. I'm not. I don't. Okay, that was easy. That was much easier than I expected. Okay, I'm massively fumbling that. No, there's no way I've had 5 kills. I thought I had way less. Okay, that actually helped me out. That was really going to be a bad situation for me. No, thank you. Helps you a bit. Yeah, I really cannot. Oh no, that's not good. Not good. But yeah, even like the health regeneration as well, you know, it's really slow. It takes really long to happen, really slowly regains itself. You know, for the most part, I think half of what I've been doing is running, just because I can't. At least I got him. That was what I was hoping to do. But yeah, I have enjoyed this. I've enjoyed it, but it's also just really difficult to play. I know it says, you know, that this game has a learning curve. Practice makes perfect, but I feel like the learning curve is too hard for players. I think it's fair to say the learning curve is way too much for people who are new to the game or just trying or are returning to it. You know, I think it is just way too much for new players, and it kind of explains why really there's only ever like 2 servers active at a time, 2 or 3, 4 servers active at a time. And I can remember when there used to be loads of servers active at a time. So, and I think it mainly just comes down to the fact that the learning curve is just, I think, too steep. You know, you constantly do see new players joining, but it's rare to see the light side again. But you know, it's rare to see what mode is it? Let me see what the mode. Okay, it's just I'm gonna go mode and then. You know, it's really hard to it's just way too steep, I think, for it to. There's no way we're winning this. If this is Naboo, I'm throwing myself off the map. Look, I've got 2 level 4s and then myself, which basically just like equates to what, level 25, level 30, really, given I don't really play this game anymore. I'm hoping to get back into it now, but get that. Actually, did I hit someone? I'm hitting people in the wilderness. If you got in my way there. Yeah, look, how am I meant to win this?
I'm a person, and my name is.
How am I meant to win that? That's not fair. I have to 3v1 them. To be fair, I think I do pretty well. Especially for being a returning player and who doesn't really play anymore, but you know, that's really not a fair match at all. Now I'm not going to have any fun here, because I'm either going to have to face a 66 or an 82 or both. At this point, I might just join a new server, which is usually what I do when I find players that I'm not going to enjoy. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I have to face both, I am definitely leaving, though. I'm not fighting both of them. Actually, no. I'd rather go to Nah, not Ilum. I'd rather want. I really wanted. Okay, I think I can. Hopefully, I can manage this. Let's go Embo. I think I have a good time with Embo. I don't have any emotes, but I was playing Embo earlier, and he's pretty strong.
In fact, never play this again. What's the matter?
When he's strong, he's pretty strong. Oh, now I feel like this is like Battlefront 2, you know, you're the outlier. What's going on? Going against my owner's voice, if you remember those old videos. I do wish it would like instantly come back if it didn't fly off like that.
In fact, never play this again. In fact, never play this again.
You just stay back, Dark Helmet.
In fact, never play this again.
I know. You're going up there.
What's the matter? Chicken?
Or hiding there, whatever.
Fortunate to be all in one piece.
Just make this last. Just make this anti-et at this point. Finally, got it.
Never play this again. Never play this again.
Luke just tips. Luke just tips out in that fight.
What's the matter? Chicken?
What day? I need to reload, Shock. That was a perfect 3 times scream there. Again, I wish you would like instantly come back when you fail. Because you don't actually have a good gauge on the range. It never tells you what the range is going to be, so...
Never play this again.
Look, I'd rather... I'd rather go head first to a blaster than head first to a lightsaber, given at least they have to aim. Again, that feels like it should be in range. The amount of times I've used that at the moment.
In fact, never play this again.
And I feel like it should be in range. Yeah, I remember when I first used Ember, I thought it was pretty bad, but I used him earlier. He was actually really, really good. Don't shoot the blasters. I mean, don't shoot the lightsaber. Look, if I shoot his shock. Oh, come on, there is no way. That does not hit her. There we go.
In fact, never play this again.
The only thing this needs is two of them. The only thing, you know, we really need here. Oh, that was really cool. You know, the only thing I think Ember really needs is to either instantly bring that hat throw back when you can't use it. When it's out of range. Don't let you use it if it's not in range, or at least give you a gauge as to the range. Oh, you actually killed him. Okay, I didn't think he would kill Windu, but he did. I mean, actually, won. Okay. I'm actually really impressed. Yeah, I have a lot more faith in using a blast. I know it's a filler, but I'm using that for two terms. So I'm much more comfortable using a blaster hero against points and just another gun than a lightsaber. I know I'm just going to get parried so much if I do use them. There's not really any point into going them really, which is a shame because this falls into the trap of you either playing the character you want to play and not have fun, or playing the character you don't want to play and have fun, but not as much fun as you would have if you could play the character you could, if you wanted, you know. And it's just because this game has such a terrible learning curve and such terrible mechanics that it's just really not fun to play a lot of times. Yeah, I am not playing that, so I'm switching to a new server. And the only other server looks like it's probably going to have a level 100 in, because usually the more popular servers do, and that's the only other server right now. So I have a choice of either a bad server or a really terrible server, likely. Neither of which I'm going to enjoy. And the server list isn't even popping up. Yeah, it is a really terrible server then, because I have no choice but to face level 117 and level 73. Because heroes of 2, villains of 3. You know, I have no choice. I think I would rather face, you know, the 2 level 80s and the level 70-something. 66, sorry. And it's frustrating because I really don't want to fight them. I really don't want to play against them. But you know, I have 2 really bad choices. I've got to choose between one or the other. I'm gonna go Grievous. I haven't really gone Grievous for a while.
Training has served me well. It has awarded me many trophies.
I remember when Grievous used to have 2 arms. I'm actually kind of sad that they actually removed that. Oh, thank goodness it's only one person we have to face. Wait, where's my teammate gone? Where's my teammate? Where's Ponkrell?
Training has served me well. It has awarded me many trophies.
You see what? You see what kind of fight is that? You're just blocking, waiting to parry each other. That's not a fight. No. You know, that was kind of more like along the lines of a fight I really wanted. I did not mean to press voice chat. But you know, that was more along the lines of a fight I actually kind of want in this game. I'm glad there was no parrying in that, because again, the parrying is annoying. But also, why was it only the three of us? You know, was everyone else kind of actually, yeah, like that's team standing. Or if this was Battlefront 2 Hero Showdown, or if this was Battlefront 2015, kind of classic heroes versus villains. I mean, classic if it was Battlefront 2015. But yeah, that was. Hey, apparently AFK was on for me, even though it shouldn't have. Okay, that's really a shame. Not the worst, but. Yeah, it is a bit of a shame that. Again, something like that, I'm kind of fine with staggering it. Because it's an ability, but not many abilities have staggering, but you know, it's a shame you have only a small. The staggering only happens when you It's a shame when it's not an ability and you're low on stamina. It only happens when you're almost out of stamina anyway. At which point, you know, if you're almost out of stamina blocking, and you get staggered because you're blocking and you're like only a second away from being out of stamina. There's no point into having the staggering there at all, because at that point, you know, you're still going to run out of stamina anyway. I should have been in that match, but I wasn't. Because for some reason it said I wasn't. Oh, there's a new StreamYard logo. That's weird. So I just noticing. Oh, that was. We changed it from the classic green and yellow duck to a very simplified duck now. Pity. Apparently the match isn't going on. Apparently everyone's in. Apparently there's either too many people AFK or too many people in practice. Again, I really do like the Grand Inquisitor. There's just something about him that it just has a lot of very smooth attacks. You got two Ezras. No, I want to go Ezra. Hold on, I'm switching to Ezra. Then we can have 3 Ezras. There we go. And this is just like how it was earlier.
I have to see this through to the end. Look at all this junk. Look at all this junk. I got us into this, I'll get us out. I got us into this, I'll get us out. I got us into this, I'll get us out.
I'm so low on health. This is not good. This is not good.
I got us into this, I'll get us out. I got us into this, I'll get us out. I got us into this, I'll get us out. I got us into this, I'll get us out. I got us into this, I'll get us out. I got us into this, I'll get us out.
Oh, this is gross.
I got us into this, I'll get us out. I got us into this, I'll get us out.
Oh, this is just fantastic. I mean, 3 answers. Do I have? Yeah, I have Grant Admiral Thrawn.
I got us into this, I'll get us out.
To defeat an enemy, you must know them, not simply their battle tactics.
I was waiting for him to say their history, their philosophy, their art. Also, what does ruthless tactics even do?
To defeat an enemy, you must know them, not simply their battle tactics.
Okay, I assume it increases damage because usually blasters are not as strong as the lightsabers. Yeah, it definitely increases damage. It's that bad. So bad.
I got us into this, I'll get us out.
To defeat an enemy, you must know them, not simply their battle tactics.
Nope.
Yeah, probably.
No, no. Get me out of this. No. It's like so. This is a problem. It's so unresponsive. That's the problem with this game. It can be really unresponsive. Blocking's unresponsive. Those buttons are unresponsive. Now, at least in combat, blocking is unresponsive. But as soon as you're out of combat, it's really it's responsive. But once you're in it, no, it's really unresponsive. And of course, I get light side. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. I'll go window because I gave him a lightsaber today. I thought that was. Do you not have my counter up, or does that not work on force ability? You see, what's the point of the staggering there? There's no point. We were going to get him anyway. He was about to run out of stamina anyway, so there's no point to that. I think I did pretty well for being to inevitably be killed. Yeah, it was pretty good. Of course, not perfect, so I was going to die anyway. But I think if I had more health, I probably could have won that. Nah. I like how he says that.
I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
I can't stop sprinting because it makes you run out of stamina, and that's another thing I really hate about this game. You lose stamina by sprinting. Like, I know it makes sense, but not often games manage without it. And no, at least the modern ones, and this game basically has the stamina management of the classic games. And no, the stamina management in those games is pretty awful, as it was. You know, stamina in those games is awful. It's awful in here. It doesn't matter if you put it in Roblox. It's still awful. Lightsaber throw is still probably one of my favourite abilities in this game. Just because it is, if you're able to hit it, it is really strong. I hate that it doesn't work on. I really feel like it should work on them force abilities countering. Nope, that's an immune mole. Run! Run, Windu! Run! That's another problem with this game. Health regeneration is again super slow even when you have the health boost. How does he even kick me through a lightsaber? I know I'm getting really just petty now, but lightsaber throw is just so good. We got another 90 again. That's even worse than us having a level 88. Whatever it was. I know it's not by much, but still. It's just frustrating to have to face people like them. Have to face people with so many levels. I'm curious as to what credit shop is. Only 5. I'm sorry. Five. What was that? 500 for like only 42,000. That's not even 500,000. That's pretty much like any credit buys in these games. You know, this is pretty much just. I'd say it's a bit of a scam. Considering the amount of stuff that you can't need, considering the amount of stuff that's not only there to buy, but you kind of have to buy to complete some challenges. You know, I'd say that's a bit scammy. How did you manage that? How did you manage basically a 1v3? Because I did hardly anything there, aside from throw my lightsaber and have like 2 strikes. You do basically everything. How did you do that? Okay, why do I miss? I started blocking again. I started blocking the instant, just at the moment she started attacking me. So how she did that, I have no idea. Again, that's what I mean. It's unresponsive. Because it literally was the moment she attacked me, I started blocking. Yeah, no.
What can we do for you?
Hello there.
Wow. What do you know?
Hello there.
What can we do for you?
You're fortunate to be all in one piece.
Wow. What do you know?
Hello there.
Wow. What do you know?
You're fortunate to be all in one piece.
What can we do for you?
Hello there.
Gotta let my stamina regenerate. For some reason, whenever I start going on the offensive, I start holding sprint. Well, sprint. You know, sprinting does have its uses, but definitely not as many uses.
What do you know?
All in one piece.
Oh, I still hit him.
Hello there.
What can we do for you?
Hello there.
I just was really hoping that wasn't directed at me then. I knew I wouldn't have been able to do anything against that if it was directed at me. Well, no, it's not in there. Where has Windu gone? Don't tell me he's in the other shuttle. I don't even know if you can go out that far.
What do you know?
Fortunately, all in one piece.
What can we do for you?
Hello there. All in one piece.
What do you know?
Hello there.
Windows has to be near then.
What can we do for you?
Because he's using shatter points on us. There we go, Dexter Jetster. Gonna beat everyone. Kenobi, you heard it here first. Well, so long as he's with. What? Windu, where are you, Wind?
Hello there.
You're all the way over there!
Fortunately, all in one piece.
I can definitely not fight you one-on-one, but I'm gonna try.
What do you know? What do you know?
How do you keep shattering me? It's really
Did I
annoying.
break your...
It's really frustrating to fight him when he's using that area strike. He keeps picking all these powerful abilities. You know, he practically uses the abilities that pretty much allows him to break your block. It's really annoying. You know, it's a good ability combo, but it's like, can't we have a more fair combo? And I know the idea would be, you know, like just use his own combo against him, but actually, yeah, using every strike is probably going to be a better idea for me. Actually, I want to know. I really want to know what Power Battle's Winter is. Does he have his blue lightsaber? Yeah, he does. Hello, Angelo. Hello. Now we got the Dexys. The Dexys and Ponquels. They always get mixed because they keep stacking them. Where are they? There he is. Yes, Angelo. I'll send you the link.
What can we do for you? What do you know? What can we do for you? What can we do for you? What can we do for you?
We've got a bunch of Dexys and Ponquels. I've sent you the link to him. And here he is. Hello, Angelo.
Hello, I might have just been blinded by this terrible video. It's basically just explaining what rice does to your body. I don't know why you'd want to know that, but like, apparently I did because I watched the short. And it was all basically AI because, of course, it's like that one YouTuber that does like the animated stuff that like scars you for life.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I have a feeling you know. With the blue background.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. That's that one sound effect.
Well, if you fancy joining, you're more than welcome.
I'm not sure.
One Piece.
I sure wish there were fans to interact with. Too bad no
Yeah.
one watches. Tough.
Yeah, no one watches my streams.
It's sad. You have the more subscribers. We have. Actually, I think Louis might have more now. He's been growing pretty rapidly.
No one ever watches this channel of mine.
Well, yeah. Probably because this second channel. Because when you make a second channel, it's always going to have the least amount of views, unless you start making only shorts. If you do that and they're just slop, then you will become the biggest channel out of all of us.
Now that's a thing. Strike me down. Hello there.
So I've been seeing like some clips, and I've seen this one clip of like Star Wars made by Disney that gets like bashed a lot. It's just a man saying somehow, I don't fucking know, but somehow Palpatine returned.
That's
I don't.
a lot. It's basically a scene from the ninth movie, and Palpatine dies in the sixth movie, and they bring him back the ninth, and a lot of people do not like that.
I mean, yeah, it kind of fucks up with the lore and such. It kind of defeats the whole purpose of kind of defeats how powerful like Darth Vader's death was when he killed him. It defeats the whole purpose because he just comes back.
Even before Disney took over, Palpatine, at least in the comics, Palpatine survived in the Dark Empire comics.
Are the comics even canon?
Not anymore, but in the expanded universe, they used to be. Pretty much when Disney took over, they pretty much branded anything prior to 2015 as non-canon, and
Interesting.
Since then, with really the exception of the Clone Wars, the movies, and at that point, given it was coming out, Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah. So it seems this April Fool's update's going well. I'm gonna join one of the servers and see what's going on. Oh well, there's only 5 people playing. This update's nowhere near as big as the Blue Mountain Quarry update.
Now, to be fair, the Blue Mountain Quarry update, it isn't actually a proper update.
Yeah. This is just a hooray.
Yeah.
Around up there. I see Car on the rails, only he's not on the rails. Oh god, they killed Chef. I mean, it's canon, but man.
Who's Chef?
He's a South Park character who died in season 9. The reason he did was because the voice actor died. I think it was all due to some controversy that involved that Tom Cruise episode when he's in the closet.
Okay.
He's a show back like talk shit about his religion. And again, when doesn't South Park shit talk of religion? Okay, it seems. Okay, well, Cartman isn't here. The Duncans and the Peter Sams aren't here, and neither is the Kenny Reneus. No one talks about this, but we changed to Boulder. Boulder's now the smiling. Yeah, he's now like the smiling friends thing.
Oh.
This is pretty. I mean, yeah, he's funny. Although my big question is, if Rhett could have just easily done this to Boulder, why didn't we just do that for all the characters? Like, if you spawn them in, it just turns into the Goofy version. Oh yeah, I just realized because the Goofy versions have like. How do I put this in the words? There are two versions of each character of the main 7. Go check out the now red Mountain Quarry. The Chick-fil-A Mountain Quarry, which is catering to the quarry today. And Gordon's here. Gordon's derailed at the Chick-fil-A quarry. And I guess someone has put a lot of the Smiling Friends Boulder here.
Mm.
Oh, look, it's me. I'm sad. Why is my OC sad? Put him here. That's weird too. Weird how Angelo would be sad to be at the Chick-fil-A Mountain Quarry because I myself love Chick-fil-A.
I don't know what happened there. Also, if anyone's watching this and they don't know what Eye Up in the Hills is, your ramblings will sound very strange to them.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of Thomas fans who don't know what High Up in the Hills is, who always ones that play Roblox. It's a pretty popular game.
Go.
Yeah, 500,000 people have played this game.
Oh.
It's insane. I'm happy to say our game has more visits than that one very crappy Calling All Engines game that has AI songs in it.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
So do you have any interest in joining or no?
I'm not sure. Let me. Yeah, screw it. I'll try it out.
It does have a bit of a learning curve though, so if you need any assistance, I'll try to the best of my ability.
Yeah. Oh boy, I'm a storm. I'm one of these like trooper things. Looks like your new basic controls are equipped weapon. I'm a mobile player. What's R?
What's R?
Is
I'm
this
fairly sure you have buttons on the screen if you're mobile. There.
hopefully?
You can go into practice, figure out the buttons.
Can I choose a villain, or do I have to choose Han Solo? I'm gonna choose Obi-Wan, Mr. The Force. Okay, there is like pictures.
Yeah, you can choose a villain, but
Oh man, no Force. Maybe he does have the Force. It has a cooldown, because of course it does.
wait, who are you playing?
Playing Obi-Wan, I'm wondering if he has the Force or not.
Oh, I'm fairly sure he does. That's one of his abilities.
Yeah, it's like a triangle like thing.
Well, I'm an Inquisitor, 6th brother. I got the bird's mask. Here I am. I'm coming. I'm spinning my blades. Let me just kill you real quick.
So you're General Grievous, I think.
I'm the 6th brother.
I saw the head. Okay, I saw the head, and I was like, okay, that must be the thing. It must be General Grievous who. Heroes win. Okay.
You were a hero.
Can I become a villain?
It's a bit of a random choice, but if you're a lightsaber hero, if someone goes to attack you, try to block right before they attack you.
Yeah.
That way, they if someone attacks you right before, just as you block, you parry them, and you can get one hit off on them. It's really annoying to fight against, but really good to use. And Beetlejuice has joined, and he's level 132, and this would usually be my cue to leave, but given you're here.
I mean, I have a game in mind that we could play, but it's basically just Guess Who, but FNAF.
Yeah. But that would also mean I'd have to retitle the stream.
Well, I could easily just not look at the stream. I'm not a dirty cheater.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
By my side, do you?
How the hell do I equip my lightsaber?
Is there not a button?
I don't see a lightsaber button.
Do you see an equip button?
Oh, equip button.
I know our channel's not monetized as it is, but you better not demonetize me, Palpatine.
It's not even monetized.
Hey, we got him. Oh dear, Cad Bane in a clone trooper outfit, isn't he?
Oh.
There we go, I got him. I'm Yoda. I know you're Luke because he's one of the default characters.
And I only have options to the default characters right now.
You can buy some later on. Some you earn through doing stuff. Others you can earn by leveling up.
You see
There's a
when the
lot
fucking-
of characters.
I think I killed a royal guard. I'm not sure.
I can't remember whether it was you or me who got them. No, you don't want to get
Yes,
carried.
a bunch of royal guards.
You don't spam attacks. Oh, we have the 6th brother and Count Dooku here. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. And I'm out of stamina. This is really not good. I really need to update my abilities, Theoda. False deflection's really only good for parrying.
Well, that was fast.
They're spawn camping us. Of course it's going to be fast.
Yeah, of course Han Solo has the gun.
No, I'm lagging right about now.
Oh no, is that Darth Maul? Oh no, it is! Help! Help, he's gonna kill me!
Darth
No!
Maul, that's the 6th brother, one of the Inquisitors.
He has the Darth Maul lightsaber and he's red, okay?
He's not red, he's wearing black with a white mask. But fair enough. You know, he does use a double-bladed light.
I didn't look good enough.
He is using a double-bladed lightsaber, so fair enough.
Yeah, Darth Maul's a sad case, you know. He got his fucking legs chopped off, somehow survived in Rebels, only to fucking die again.
He survived in Clone Wars, which honestly I do not like the 2008 Clone Wars series. I prefer the 2003 one. Here we go. We got Darth Maul coming with the 6th brother and Vader. The Lego Vader.
The one thing I find really funny is that Darth Maul technically got cut in half both ways. Oh no. I'm gonna go now. I'll see you later.
Okay, see you later. Well, it was fun to have Angelo here for a brief moment. I also get the feeling you probably didn't enjoy this. Which, to be fair, I don't either. I don't either. Generally, this game can be a bit of a mixed bag. Why am I... What? Oh, even... There's a level 200 here! What? I know there are some level 200s, but... That's just... Yeah. If I'm leaving after this, if there's going to be a level 200, I'm stopping servers. Yeah, mine the heavy strike that goes through blocks.
I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
What?
Also, the amount of played Grand Inquisitor since going back, you'd think I'd know what Look, you don't need to keep attacking me even after we've lost. Yeah, I'm fixing my Yoda abilities. I'm stopping it to lightsaber throw. I mean, I could either have reinforcement or repulse, really, though, or heal. You know, those are really the only ones that are going to be decent. And out of them, I prefer my saber throw. But repulse is probably the other one I may want to go with. Actually, I'm really curious as to whether Palpatine has like a Force strain, because I know you can have a Darth Vader skin for him, and okay, you can't. There's no Force strain. Actually, this does make me curious as to whether. Actually, now I'm curious as to whether he may have a what's it called? Maybe I have Red Lightning when you switch to when you have the Nihilus skin on. I doubt it will. You know, it'd be cool if he does. That's something I do kind of wonder. I am not playing that. No, I'm not. I'm not playing against the level 200 and level 200 and 100. I'm not doing that. No, no, no. If I had one of them on my team, I would have stayed, but absolutely not. I'm not fighting both of them. It's no wonder people don't play this game anymore. You know, it's not in the numbers that used to have. You know, you can't really. I think I did pretty well though. I had about an hour 15 minutes. It's the extra 15 minutes being before this stream, before they joined. That's basically like unheard of for this game. So yeah. Okay, this is really ironic. This really is ironic. Going Padme when there's Django, and having them fight side by side. There we go. I only really went Padme because I've actually got the Queen Amidala skin for her. And really, I don't really think I've used Padme much since getting the level up for this skin. So yeah. I'm becoming a bit more confident in playing this though. I just really, especially with the parrying and stuff, I still wish it wasn't part of the game though. I really do wish it wasn't, but I doubt they're going to remove it, you know. I think it should be removed, but I doubt it's going to be removed. I doubt it will be removed. Or I'd like it to be removed, but I don't think it will. Or, you know, at least have it integrated in a different form. Okay, never mind, I'll take that back. Do not integrate it in a different way. I don't want parrying at all. But, okay, maybe if it's like with force deflection, the parries, I think that would maybe, at that point, you know, just have it be staggering, because that's what it is, really. Just a bad, just a ridiculously overpowered version of staggering. Actually, now I want to try my Yoda. I want to try Yoda now. Now that he's got the lightsaber throw.
Get me by my side, do you? Get me by my side, do you?
I'm really happy unless it was an early fix, that the models in this game haven't been affected by the dynamic head update. I got a little bit of damage off. Really don't want to be hit by Boba, so you gotta keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving. That is another thing about this game, though. You know, you'll be right up at an enemy's back and swinging at them, and they just don't take damage. Like, the hitboxes are awful in this game at times. I mean, you know, you saw me there. I got quite close to the Grand Admiral, within swinging distance at least, and for some reason didn't take damage. It's a really kind of simple protection. For I don't know what I was doing there. Never mind, never mind. I need to get to Leia. There you go, look. I was right up there attacking him then, and for some reason he didn't hit him. What? Okay, I'm glad I'm on dark side, because I really do want dark side. Go Vader. I was going to go Talon, but I think I want to go Vader. I was enjoying my my Yoda. That's another thing I hate. Yeah, get me out of here, I'm out of stamina. Okay, that's quite respectful. Thank you, Starkidder, thank you. That's actually fairly respectful. I'm betting I bet he'll be the VIP. I'm betting it. I'm betting it. No, he's not. I just thought, you know, this is a situation where it's just a situation where getting VIP, you know, that would just be typical. Not so typical, you were like bound to have it. Not as bound to have it just because of how much of a typical situation it would be, but nah. Oh, come on. At least I died with Thrawn. I really want to go Grand Inquisitor, but at the same time I feel like I've played him way too much already. So I'm going to go Palpatine. I played him a little bit since I came back, but Definitely not as much as I used to. I pretty much use pretty much main Palpatine. Oh, I've run out of stamina. Okay, how is it that when they're above me, I can't hit my powers? But when I'm above Qui-Gon, he's able to hit these. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that balancing? Oh, come on, the level 200 server slots as well. You're level 200. And I know you're Luke. You're the level 200. Why did you need a server swap? Did the other server die? Was the other server too boring? What? I went there, I was blocking, and I still somehow got staggered, even though I had full stamina. And that, again, I was blocking, and somehow they still attacked me. This is one of those things where it's, how does this keep happening? You know, again, it just proves the poor mechanics of this game. And when you're in battle, how bad the response is for the blocking. I will not stop complaining about that until it gets sorted out. I'm going to be honest, I will not stop complaining about it until it gets sorted out. At least it's actually bearable now, though. I do find it funny though that I'm at the top of the weekly scoreboard for both. Even though, you know, these guys for some reason have way more than me, and they're not at the top. I have no idea what that's about, but not why are they not at the top here? Doesn't make sense, but notice it's the other way round. It's glitchy. Okay, Palpatine again, as I enjoy him. I remember that used to be an emote I really wanted, and when I finally had it.
I am the Senate.
I remember being really excited when they came out with the what was it? The what was it? The Palpatine's office. I remember being really excited when they came out with that map. Yeah, no. Chewbacca's way too overpowered, honestly. Not if you once, especially if you have that. I don't know what it's called. I think it's overcharge. Merriam can shoot infinitely for short periods without with basically no cooldown. It's really overpowered, that ability. Of course, he starts blocking just as I get in range. I was really like, I was blocking. I immediately switched to blocking. Then, when using the lightning, I really feel like blocking should override the attack or ability. Maybe I feel like that was probably at least an ability, you know. No, don't hurt me. I'm too weak. I'm too weak. No, don't hurt me, please. Run, Balby, run. I'm too weak. Oh, no, don't hurt me, please. Oh, not perfect, but I can work with this. There we go. I'm actually really impressed with that. You joined back in. Oh no. Okay, he was. I guess Cave Luke wasn't the 200.
I am the Senate.
Chewbacca really is difficult to fight though. Just because, you know, you can't block. That's sort of the problem with the coloured lightsabers. There's so much customization that actually gets confusing as to whether a red lightsaber is actually. You start thinking it's enemy with a red lightsaber as a teammate. There we go. Like, you know, it feels like everything has such little range, and I think it's just because of being used to Battlefront 2.
It's treason.
Q is so inconvenient for me. Why did I turn shift lock on? I was hoping to exit it when I went back to third person. I was meant to do my spin, but the parry actually kind of worked out so much in my favour that I wasn't prepared for it. I'm up there. How did he hit me from up there? A shield, whatever. Unlimited power. I'm sorry, but risk Qui-Gon. You can't expect to keep on winning by just holding down block. That's not how this works, Qui-Gon. I mean, you saw how that didn't really work out for him, didn't you? And I actually kind of want to look at my Dooku. I want to look at. Oh, actually, do I have Headless? Okay. Fleet dodge counter. No, it's duelist, but the increased movement but less damage abilities really can't just do nothing really, or at least for you. Okay, I've got all those abilities. I'm trying to save up to I get Lord Starkiller, just Galen Malak in general, so I can start getting the onto Nabooga, so I can start grinding out Lord Starkiller. Again, though, you know, that's what I was talking about earlier. How 500 for for just 42,000, you know, or whatever it was. That's really not a lot for 500, you know. No, I'll go Tamamanicos again, which I still have the Santa skin from years ago. I don't know how many people know this.
You overstep your bounds.
I remember when Ponquel was like the most powerful character in the game. You know, it's like him and Grievous were like the most powerful. They were the powerful of the powerful. If they were in the game, you were basically screwed. I don't think they're quite as powerful anymore, whether it's because they've been nerfed or whether it's because people know how to counter them now. But, you know, even Grievous, I'd say he's still fairly quite strong still. Okay, this actually helps me. Hello, Chewie. What is that lightsaber throw? I was aiming it at Chewie and yet for some reason it went away from him. Oh yeah, we're meant to be facing Ninum. It was like a rock bar. Help me. Help me. Again, the parrying. I was... I didn't even see they were parrying. Again, no, this is the thing about parrying. It's so annoying to face, and you'll just be so much better off without parrying this game. Like, I know there's meant to be a learning curve, but it's like the learning curve is too steep. Like, it's fair, I think it's fair to say there's too much of a learning curve. And how are we meant to fight? How are we meant to fight? How are we meant to fight this Chewbacca? You know, the ways. You know, Chewbacca's just way too powerful. Yes, I got him. That was all I was trying to do. I didn't care about Yoda, I just wanted to get Chewie. Get us that target, we did. I didn't care if I died there. Well, to Yoda. I would have cared if I died to Chewie, but not to Yoda. Oh. I do like the lightsaber throw though. Any character with range is a very strong character. Yeah, I'm out of stamina. This is not good for me. Well done, boss. You got him. Okay, I can come out now. I'm coming out. Oh God, raise them. Raise them.
You overstep your bounds.
There we go. Shika. Force her into an emote. Trick her into an emote. Well, are we still? Oh! I don't know what I'm doing. The rusty screen.
You overstepped your bounds.
Please, I disarm myself. I knew I wasn't going to win that, but I can still get some damage off on him. What's... Again, this is a problem. Why do we have to have level 100s in this game? Well, it's 2 days. I've kind of gotten the hang of it, but that feels like 2 days too long. I couldn't tell what was going on there. The red sabers, never too many. I couldn't tell who was teammate, who was foe. No, nah. Tolson's not going to be of any help. Okay, that was. I was about to switch to Anakin because I thought that would make it be a bit stronger, but no, it was not. I didn't need to switch to him, I guess. You know, though, I may start streaming this regularly. Hope maybe. You never know. Depends on if these get copyrighted. Given it uses audio from the movies, you know, I can probably get away with muting the music. I mean, I have, you know, turn the music off, but not sound effects, you know, like the lightsabers and all the talking from the characters. I'm not entirely sure if I can get away with that, but we'll see. We'll see how it is after this stream, because usually I don't stream or do Roblox, I mean, with audio, but you know, I'm actually starting to really enjoy this game. I was getting really frustrated earlier, but usually when I stream, I don't get quite as frustrated. So, yeah. Plus, I also just like playing on the villains. Let's go Embo again. I really enjoy Embo. Oh, we got Dark Acolyte Shin here. Sith Acolyte Shin, sorry. I don't often see a Shin player. I'm actually curious as to their ability goes out, their choice of abilities. Yeah, I need to stop. I jumped there. I definitely jumped there. But anyway, yeah, they really need to kind of what was it? Oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. Forgot. Oh, I'm trying to shoot Sheen. I'm not meant to shoot Sheen. Who even is this? No, Poe. I'm fairly sure that's just a character skin. Oh, I'm so lucky Yoda decided to run away then. Oh, he definitely would have died if I... Yay, I got him. Reload. Well, I can. Again, I'm fairly sure Poe is just the skin. But then again, that looks like a that looks like a skin for Poe, so maybe he actually is a hero, I don't remember. I mean, if he is, maybe I can't shoot him. Finally, there we go. But you know, if he is a hero, maybe I've got a skin over him, and that's why I don't realise he's in the game. Okay, I feel really bad for only having 2 kills. Don't feel as bad. That did nothing. Oh, we got a throwy Yoda. We got a throwy Yoda. Get back here, yo. Oh god, oh dear, that I got a window. Hey, I got him! I actually got him! Oh, I thought there was an enemy there. I think Embo might be my dark side master main. It's actually really good if you keep your distance. But that's funny. The funny thing is about Embo, you know, you've got to keep your distance, but you also got to get close to actually be able to use his hat thing. Actually, I am curious. Is his bowcaster? No, it's not automatic. Okay. Oh, but yeah, it usually tells you if it's auto, isn't it? That literally did nothing even though he was in range. Was it because it got overridden by his push? Repulse, sorry. It's so fun to just spin through them and know you're safe. You know, it's such a troll move. Like, let me get close for you. Let me get close for you. You can have a free hit. Whoops, no you can't. Yeah, there's no surviving that. I have not got great aim. I'll say that and I completely get that's made with my aim. Oh, we had a tie. I'm surprised I had 7 kills though. It felt like I was not going to get that. I've just been streaming for 2 hours. I didn't mean to press voice chat again. But, you know, that kind of just speaks about how fun this game can be. I don't want to make it clear how fun it can be. Because there are lots of times where it's just frustrating and not fun. But yeah, I think you kind of see my opinions sway a bit throughout this stream. You know, at the start I was really frustrated at it. I kind of been warming up to it throughout this course of this stream. Like, it's just, I think it's just because I've been persisting in the matches. I haven't been doing what I usually do in server hop. So, of course, it's still going to be the very annoying players that we'll come across. But for the most part, I've really enjoyed this, especially because we've got a nice selection of players here. Maybe I've been doing a detriment to myself by just going in the low player servers just because I don't want to play against some high level people.
Training has served me well. It has awarded me many trophies. The strategy is working perfectly. The unsuspecting fools know not what awaits. You have only prolonged the inevitable.
You just sound like you've only illuminated prolonged the inevitable. Rather than you've only prolonged the inevitable. I know it is, you've only prolonged the inevitable, but it does sound like it says you've only illuminated prolonged the inevitable. And it's okay. Oh, I'm getting out of here. Oh, we got Malajade. Malajade is here. Well, Ray, but Ray, Malajade's on Ray. Good job, goodies. Oh. Yeah, get away from here. This is our point. I know you're up there. Stop pretending you aren't. I didn't realise it actually coughs now. That must be something new. Yeah, go get the point. Okay, maybe don't. I It's funny that you can't actually block when doing that. Yeah, it's funny that even though you spin these blades, they don't actually block anything. It's sort of strange. I do feel maybe I should go. Actually, I do need to go Boba to unlock Phoenix Shand. It's funny that they gave him this blaster rather than his ZE3, because usually they do pretty well with the blasters. It's the lightsabers they're usually pretty bad at, but no, they did pretty well with them. Ah. It's a shame that you can't recover when you're being pushed with like your jetpacks and stuff. I don't really think there's any way we can save this, honestly. I'll try. I'll try previously. I don't really think he's going to be able to do anything though. Again! Yeah, I'm not surviving this. I can't even win this either. Well, they're going to win anyway. What's the point? Well, they're going to win now. He's a control player. Almost scholar. It was only yesterday I reached level 76, so I'm quite happy that I've almost got to level 77. I was like there yesterday, so got quite far with this. That really looks like that, I almost have half the deaths I have kills, which is funny. I think I have a bit more than half, really, but yeah, I don't. The thing about control with point, what was it? I think it's control with bots. It's a bit you really easily die on that mode. It's actually quite difficult to survive on that mode. So I enjoy it, but I think it's just way too easy to die. Used to the health that the characters have. You know, they don't really have that much health. If it's like Battlefront 2, I think it would probably be much easier to survive because they have so much more health in that game. Or even, you know, Battlefront 2015 when they have even more health. You know, some heroes in that game, I think they have like more than twice that health they have in the first game. But yeah, and I really haven't. Unfortunately, my heroes on light side aren't really. I haven't really. I mean, I think we can guess who's I guess we know who's going Chewy then. I'm assuming it's a level 40. But you know, control with bots. It's a good mode, but the health is just unfortunately not that great. All my health is cost. What happened there? All of our health just went in like 2 seconds. Not even just mine, but everyone else. Okay, well, we know who the Chewy is, and he's the level 38. I thought he was the level 40. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, what is this matchmaking? I'm practically a level 25 to 35, you know, on my skill. I have 76 levels only because I used to play this game loads back in 2020 and 2021. That's the only reason I have as much levels as I do in this game. I do miss the old lobby, honestly, and the old hobbies as well. Even the old practice place. I do think the new practice place is better. I say that's like the only improvement, but I do miss the old lobby and the old hobbies. The old hobbies were a lot easier. They definitely were a lot easier. I mean, this one's actually quite a challenge for me to do. But yeah, I do wish at least the old hobbies were retained. Because this one, the new players are a bit rough trying to get Django now. They're actually quite difficult. Even that one I had a bit of trouble with. I already had Django before, but I just wanted to do them for fun. So, actually, I am curious. It does say Jedi Dooku's released for everyone. Does that mean we all have him now? Is he just... Oh no. Do you have to unlock him through crates? Is that it? Actually really interesting now. I'm only going to buy one because I don't want to waste too many. But Okay, I'll buy 2. This is the thing I get. Okay, you have something new. Okay, it's Jedi Dooku. Yes, it is. Okay, that I've been set back 20,000, but that's not too bad. I do remember when Jedi Dooku, he was not. It was quite difficult to get him because I don't think you even could get him. I think it was like an exclusive, so to like codes or certain like devs or something like that, or server boosters. So it's quite nice to see him have a public release now. Again, what's this matchmaking? Shouldn't one of them be on the opposing team? Unless, of course, he was on the opposing team. Captain Mix is pretty good, though. I think the blasters are better on the light side. Actually, now I kind of want to mess around with my light side sabers because they really aren't. I think it's also just in general the light side sabers are not that good. Okay, I do have light saber throw on you. The thing is, saber throws, they're kind of like the best thing you can get with the heroes. Yeah, heal for him, flip. I kind of want to go with the kick, and I'll switch to saber throw. Oh no! What have I done? What have I done? I just lost the angel thing. What did I do to lose it? I heard it. What happened there? Oh dear. I don't know what's happened there. HPV wiki. I do think I can't boost that menu anyway. Yeah, I should have angels. So what's gone on there? There's an exclusive Halloween thing. I had her. So what happened there? Why don't I have her? Now where is Shakti? Oh, there she is, and someone just took her. I really wanted to try her out with her new moves. I'm betting this is the same guy who really likes going Shakti. Because we've seen a lot of Shakti. I was blocking. Actually, I know there's the Luke Vader kill thing. Actually, I think maybe we should leave Luke and Vader to it, given he's not attacking. I don't know why I couldn't hit him then. I just couldn't for some reason. What was that lightsaber throw? What was that throw? At least that hit him, but you know, it didn't actually do anything. Oh, Vader's here. Oh, come on, there is no way that did not. There is no way. This game is a bit buggy. Buggy is always... I'm not accusing that death of being buggy though, you know. That's just the game itself. You know, it's just the mechanics of the game. You attack, then the opponent can attack. You attack, then the opponent can attack. You know, it's kind of doomed to lose against Vader there. But it's, you know, even when you're right up against their back, you know, that was like perfectly demonstrated there. For some reason, it just will not hit. It's really annoying, and I think it is just because it's on different screens. But I never have that problem in any other games, so I don't know what it is about this one. Why that's the problem. There we go. Get out of here. There we go. I was waiting for him to do that. Yeah, back out for a bit. Let me get my lightsaber throw back. I can do a bit more with my throw. Although they all can. Based on that play style, I think I know. I think that's the guy I've played with his sixth brother. Oh, actually, I hit him. He didn't hit me, but I hit him. Yeah, it's activating and reactivating his lightsaber. It's definitely a guy I played with yesterday. And I really remember being intimidated by him because he had sixth brother, which again, you have to get 100 kills with Grand Inquisitor. No easy feats, that. There we go.
It's party over.
No, that was actually a really good line to end up. 19 kills! I'm sorry, 19 kills? How do you even get 19 kills? Unless like, the match goes on for really long, or there's just a lot amount of players. There is no way, absolutely no way. How have I only had 5 wins so far today, and 6 weekly? There's no way. I feel like I've had way more than that. Yeah, actually, skip. That skip. I know it's not going to skip now. Yeah, definitely not now. I do not want to go with them. Yes. control with bots really isn't fun, honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, I enjoy all the other modes. Some can be, then again, some of the modes can be a bit, but it's mainly just because of the players. Nothing to do with the mode itself. I kind of want to go Thrall, but I feel like I'm too not enough experienced enough with him. You know, let's just go Dooku because he's got no head.
The Sith control everything.
The Sith
Control everything.
Even the fact that I don't have a head, they control that.
No weapons, please. Don't want to make a mess of things.
You can't headshot me because A, it's not in the game, and B, I have no head. I need to get my health and stamina back. There we go, I got my stamina back. It's just getting your health and stamina back so slow in this game. And even if it's like, if it was even just slightly faster, that would be a huge difference. I don't know what that damage I don't know what that damage I got there was. I assume they must have been chasing me and broke off. But there's no way I blasted out that much damage in one go. Yeah, get my health back, get my health back. And I can get back in the battle. I probably would, if I die, which I definitely will at some point, I'm definitely going to swap character. I'm fairly sure most of my kills. I'm pretty sure. How? You weren't even blocking when I did that. But I'm fairly sure most of the kills I've had are just Chewbacca. Honestly, just kill me at this point, Ray. Just kill me. Thank you. Okay, that was Shock T, not Ray, but yeah. I want to switch to Sixth Brother. I do. I prefer Sixth Brother. I only went Dooku, but it's funny. Got no head. How? How? You didn't even have your lightsaber. You see what I mean? It's super responsive when you're not in combat, but as soon as you are, it all of a sudden it's not responsive for you, but it's super responsive for other players. How people are able to block that quickly is an anomaly to me. It's physically impossible with just the physics of this game, so I have no idea how. It's just the physics of the game do not work that way, so I have no idea how she blocks that quickly, you know. She practically ignited and blocks the instant I swung. There is no way. At least in my opinion. And what I know of the game. Let me sort my avatar out. There we go. Yeah, I have no idea how Ray was able to block all of that. You know, I swung at her. She didn't even have a lightsaber activated, and she still somehow parried me instantly. You know, that's not how this game works in combat. You know, you're constantly in you're in the thick of combat. That's not how the physics of this game work usually when you're in combat. So I have no idea how that happens. And yes, I will continue to complain about it. I'll only stop complaining about it when parrying is removed. And even then I'll probably still complain. When it's just them blocking. I need to stop using the whirlwind. Because yes, it's good for travel, but then you need to get out of situations and you don't have it. Because I use it skelly. I almost didn't hit you. What? I didn't even get the chance to swing. I did press the button to swing. I didn't even get the chance to. Ooh, that was good. He jumped into it. How? No, I'm swapping servers. I'm not dealing in a server like that. You see what I mean? You know, you just, even though they're not blocking one moment, the instant you attack, they suddenly do. No, I'm not dealing in a server like that. And this is equally as bad. Is this the same server? It's the same server. Why? It said I wasn't in this match. It didn't say I was in that server. Swap to the 3-player server. Apparently I tried to reload the servers and it didn't work, even though I definitely did. And this server's equally as awful because it's got a level 100 in, and I'm the only other high level. In fact, this server's probably worse than the previous one. And I have to face the level 100. I cannot win this. Because I know what's going to happen. He's just going to parry his little... He's just going to spam his little parry. And I know I could just not attack. But the problem is, he won't attack either. And that's the problem. Neither of us will attack.
And who might you be?
The only fear you sense is your own.
Your supposed to be dead. Looks like I shall be rewarded.
Honestly, with how saber throw. There is no way she only has that much damage to her, and I'm below half. The amount of times I actually hit her there. You know, I hit her like what, 2-3 times. There is no way she only has that much health, and I have this much. You know, I was like fair a moment ago. She barely had a dent in her. She has one strike worth. I started blocking that. And you see what I mean? What? Again, what's the point of staggering if I'm gonna run out of stamina anyway? She was gonna kill me anyway, and the only times you run out of stamina is like that is when you're about to die anyway. So there's no point. Just what she would have parried me there. I know she would have. How? And she's going to be the target. So now I have to do this all over again.
The only fear you sense is your own.
No, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. I think that probably will have to bring an end to this stream, because that's an example of why this is such a bad game at times. And that's like a perfect example of why this game is nowhere near as popular as it used to be. It's a shame, because I really would have enjoyed to play it a little bit more, but players like that just make it impossible to. So, and yes, I will continue to complain until parrying is removed. I'll continue to complain about parrying until it is removed. And I don't mean like I'll get over it. I definitely will not be getting over it. I will complain and complain and complain until it is removed. Parrying just should not be in the game, at least not in the consistent fashion that it is. I'd be fine with it if it was like an ability, but definitely not as it is. No, not as it is. It's just nah. So yeah. Yeah, that just brings an end to the stream. I enjoyed this for the most part, but it's a players like that Ahsoka that just made this game not fun, and it's, you know, that was the only other server I could have gone to. I was not enjoying the previous server anymore, and that server is equally as terrible if you're going to have a player like that Ahsoka. There is no way you can counter that. So, yeah. Again, I'll complain and complain and complain until parrying is removed from the game, because it just, and staggering when you're low on stamina, because it literally does nothing except make the experience worse. You know, it's no wonder no new players stick with this game, and it's not as much as the die-hard players of this game. So yeah, I would just complain about this on and on and on. You know, about how blocking isn't responsive, about how parrying shouldn't be in the game, how staggering shouldn't be in the game when you get low on stamina. But so I'll save you. I can say that for a video. And how to fix them. Yeah, so I can probably do that as well. So yeah. So thank you all for watching and persisting through my complaints. I'll see you all next time. And I am not putting up with a parry game like that. You know, I parried her. Yet for some reason, it's just like every time you go to attack, somehow they parry you. Like this somehow predicts you. You know, it's no. But yeah, that brings an end to this. So thank you all for watching and goodbye.